Do not go and see the ending to Twilight Breaking Dawn, because the ending is going to kill you. Hello, my name is Army Boy and welcome to the Twilight Breaking Dawn spoiler. Now, I did one of these videos a year ago near the release of the first part of Breaking Dawn, and it's coming up to the release of the second part. It's November at the moment, and I believe the ending part is being released on the 16th. Now, this is the ending to the whole thing. The whole fucking Twilight saga, all that bullshit is coming to an end this November. And it is going to suck shit. Alright, and I'm not just saying that I don't like Twilight because I follow the rest of the internet. It's like, oh, I fucking hate Twilight. No, I've actually seen the first two films. They are just bad movies. Okay, they're really shitly made. They're just a complete pile of crap. So this ending that I'm going to tell you is completely relevant to the book. Okay, this is 100% by the book. Now, I realise they may change the ending for the sake of Hollywood. Okay, but the thing is, if they do that, I still win, because that proves that Twilight is so bad that they actually physically had to change the ending just so they could make a film of it. So Breaking Dawn's been split into two parts, which doesn't really make sense because the book is like fucking tiny. I don't know how the hell they managed to make the book into two fucking films. Like, part one of the film was they go away to the island, they bang, that's it. You know, they get married, Edward and the dumb bitch go away, get married, and bang on an island, basically. Wow, part one over. See you fucking next year for part two. So part two starts, basically Edward and Bella come back from the island and they go to the Cohen's house, and it's like, oh, congratulations Edward, you got the dumb bitch pregnant, so we're gonna keep her here for a while. So she's there, and what's the wolf's name? Fucking Jacob, that's the one. I know the names because of the internet, I didn't fucking look them up or anything. So Jacob, the werewolf, hears that Bella's back and he's like, I'm gonna go visit, you know, because he's somehow still a friend. I thought that was the whole idea of the film. She chose between either necrophilia or bestiality. Yes, sorry Jacob, she prefers the undead guy to you. So Jacob goes over to the Cohen's house like, yay, I'm going to visit Bella, this is going to be good. And the Cohens are like, no, sorry, you can't see her. You know, oh, she's sick. And Jacob's all like, motherfuckers, they turn her into a vampire. So he goes back to his little gay-ass Wolfpack and he's like, oh, Wolfpack, they turned Bella into a vampire. And the whole Wolfpack is like, shut up, nobody really gives a fuck, you know, just fuck off, go away. So he goes off for a big strop and he's like, nah, I'm frustrated, I'm angry. So he, being stupid, decides, oh, I'm going to go on a suicide mission, you know, I'm going to go and fucking save Bella and probably end up getting killed in the process. So he goes back to the Cohens, you know, to fuck them up. He's like, I'm gonna fuck shit up, I'm going on a suicide mission. Gets there, turns out, oh, she's not a vampire, she's fucking preggers. And he's all like, oh, that's cool, no problems here. Trundles back over to his little gay-ass Wolfpack and he says, hey, good news everyone, Bella's not a vampire, she's just pregnant with this baby. And the Wolfpack's all like, right, we're gonna fuck him up. And he's like, well, no, don't do that. And you're like, yeah, sorry, we can't let that shit fly. We're gonna go and fuck up Miss Bella for being preggers. So Jacob basically, well, you know, he's still in the friend zone, basically, of Bella. So he's like, well, I'm gonna go protect Bella as well. So he goes back to the Cohen's house and, you know, they're like, oh, fine, you can help protect, just don't do anything stupid, basically. So the film goes on, and basically for the next 50% of the film they're just protecting her while she's crapping out this kid. You know, they're running perimeter, they're running these patrols all day every day waiting for the werewolves to show up, you know, to fuck them up. This goes on for ages. This is like 50% of the book. It's probably going to be a large chunk of the film if they actually want to make this into two movies. And every time they come back from patrol, her status has changed. Like, she keeps getting sick, then she gets better, they come back, they're sick, better, sick, but it goes on for fucking ages. So you've got that shit for like 50% of the film, and she finally craps out this kid, you know, at long last, she craps out this kid, and oh no, look, she starts dying, obviously, because she couldn't just have a regular birth like the rest of us, and she's dying, and Ed was like, oh no, I don't want you to die, and bites her basically. So, oh shit, she's a vampire now. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, Edward, no, not Edward, the fucking werewolf guy, like, does something with the baby. I don't fucking know what he does, some shit with the baby, which basically, I don't know, it's not his, but he's like kind of in love with it. It's a fucking weird ass story, seeing as how he's like, what, in his 20s? I don't know, and he's like intimate with this fucking half-born kid or some crazy shit. Seems like a weird fetish to me. So Bella gets turned to a vampire, all thanks to Jacob giving her a little nibble. And of course she's some fucking hybrid vampire that doesn't have a bloodlust or any crazy shit like that. You know, she's a perfect vampire. She was born to do this shit. So nothing really happens for a bit after that. The kid grows up, and she's growing up really fast, by the way. She's got like some problem that, you know, she's like months old, even though it's only a couple of days, and they think, oh no, she's gonna be dead in like 2 years because she's aging mega fast. And basically not a lot happens. She sort of grows up, so they go out in the woods, all three of them, Bella, the fucking kid, I forget her fucking name, and Edward, just basically killing shit for fucking ages in this film. So while they're off on their little mass woodland critter killing spree, somebody spots her. I can't remember what the name of the person was that spotted them, but somebody sees them, like an old vampire or cast out vampire or some shit, and she's like, oh fuck, you know, they've been making vampire babies, I'm gonna go warn the Volturi. By the way, I have no idea what the Volturi is. I think it's like a vampire council. It's basically what it's supposed to be. So now the Coens have got the wolves coming after them, and they got the Volturi coming after them. So they decide, oh, we gotta get allies, you know, we gotta find people to try and help us, you know, fight these guys when they turn up to fuck us up. So, you know, skipping a lot of crap, they go out, they're looking for allies to help them fight. They go to some African country to try and figure out what's wrong with the kid while they're bloody, you know, why she's aging so fast. And, you know, there's a load of crap they just throw in to sort of kill time, basically, while they're while the guys are coming to fuck them up. So the end of the film's coming up really close now, okay? End of the film comes up. You got the Volturis on one side, and the werewolves, okay? You got the vampires and the Coens on the other. Now remember, this is 100% by the book, okay? Both there, they're ready, they're gonna fight, you know, this is it. This is the climax of this whole saga. What's it been, like 5 fucking films? 5 films this has been, you know, they're ready. This is it, the climax of the whole fucking film. And you know what they do? Nothing. Basically, what happens, the Volturi says, we're here to fuck you up because you've been making vampire babies. And Edward says, whoa, hold on bro, we haven't been making vampire babies. I fucked this chick while she was a human. Which, by the way, is impossible. Alright, the whole idea of a vampire is that they are undead. He is dead. So how come the rest of him is dead and yet his sperm is alive and kicking? You know, he's able to impregnate a human. That's not possible. That goes against every mythical lore about vampires. Right? You ever seen Van Helsing? That's what a vampire baby looks like. You can't just go around penetrating fucking humans. So Edward says that to the Volturi, and he's kind of stumped at this. Like, there's not a lot he can really do, because now there's no excuse to fight. And they kill the bitch that ratted them out, you know, because obviously they can't fucking fight now. So they're like, alright, you're gonna die, bitch. Boom, kill her off. And so they walk out into the middle, and they sit there for like 10-20 minutes of this film just basically discussing what they're gonna do, you know, trying to find an excuse to fight. And the conclusion of the film is they can't find a reason to fight. They just hug it out. They say, oh, sorry bro, it's cool, no hard feelings, bump on the fucking wrist, and just leave. That's it. They just go the fuck home. And magically, somehow, the kid stops aging, because, I know, they found another kid that had the same problem, and he, like, got to 20 and then stopped aging, so she stops aging, and now she's gonna live happily ever after as a vampire forever. And it's like, that's it. That's the end of the film. Alright, or the end of the book. Now they may change this, okay, because, you know, Hollywood likes to change shit in books all the time if the book isn't good enough. Alright, and they're trying to stretch this into 2 fucking movies. Alright, it ain't gonna happen. Okay? The last movie is gonna be like a half-hour long, unless they really stretch out some of the parts in it. I picked up this magazine that I got. I went to see that Skyfall the other night. Fucking amazing film. Would recommend it to anyone, alright? If you like 007 or just action films in general, you have got to fucking see Skyfall. So basically, I picked up this little magazine. It's got fucking Twilight on the front. It's all about the... It's all actually about Breaking Dawn. There's hardly any other shit in there. But, there's this little bit in there that's put in by the editor, which says, "When we covered Twilight back in 2008, I had vaguely heard of the book it was based on. Make sure you get your facts right, a colleague warned me. The fans are a pretty hardcore bunch." Well, yeah, the fans are also going to be fucking dead when they see the film. Alright, if the film is by the book, then the ending will be so terrible that there's going to be mass suicides all across the country. Because, you know, this is like, what? How many films does it say on the front? It says on the front. 5 years, 5 films. Alright, 5 films are going to be fucking wrecked at the end of this. Alright, and they were pretty bad to begin with. It also says in here, after it says the fans were a pretty hardcore bunch, it says, "He wasn't joking. Followers of the Twilight saga have utterly refined the concept of fandom in the 21st century." This guy's obviously never met a Twilight fan. Twilight fans are basically the same as Justin Bieber fans. 12 to 14-year-old little girls who have no impact on society whatsoever. Okay? Alright, I better wrap this up. My name is Army Boy, and this is my Twilight Breaking Dawn ending spoiler. You must not see this film, it is so goddamn terrible.